What is going on, you guys? Sharks fans and NHL fans alike. Some of you have been wondering where I am. But yeah, hockey. It's hockey time. Playoffs have begun. It's very, very soon. Sharks are playing the LA Kings. Now, yeah, this was the matchup that both the Sharks and Ducks did not want. They did not want to fall to this position, but the Sharks just were not good enough in the second half of the year to climb the mountain and beat the Ducks. Unfortunately, they had some games where they were hungover, some games where they just did not play very well. And it is what it is. Some of it's motivation. I get it. You're going to have your ups and downs on a season. So the Sharks are playing the Kings, a team that I feel is the worst matchup for us, and that's pretty much my faith in this series. Can they win this? Of course they can, and here are some reasons why. I think that it would have to be the veterans. They have to want it more. It's really one of those you got to want it more types of series, because are they going to make those mistakes? Are they going to make the little mistakes, like a bad, untimely penalty late in a game? And that game 2 still gives me bad memories from last year, the way the game 2 ended. Just completely unwatchable with, or just gut-wrenching, whatever you want to call it. I don't want to see games like that again. The issue I have with this team is the power play, and that's a thing the Sharks have not been doing well in the second half of the year. Can they adjust, and you hope that this switch gets flipped? Of course you hope so, but I haven't seen that happen enough. The Kings are a good defensive team, they're a younger team, and they have a goalie who we know is capable of standing on his head night in and night out. That guy has our number. We haven't beaten him in quite some time. I mean, the last time we saw the Kings, Martin Jones was the backup, and he's a good guy too behind him. So I don't know what to think about this. Niemi is the guy who's so up and down this year. McClellan has faith in him to pretty much flip the switch and go back to his form, but I don't know about that. He's had some games this year where he's let in some softies and some bad goals. I'm tired of seeing that. I'm not saying start Stellock immediately, but I would give Niemi a very, very short leash. Because this is a season, this is not necessarily the Sharks' year, but this is a year that they're supposed to at least do something. They're not supposed to go in the first round exit, but these are two quality teams, the opening round. The good news is Tomas Hertl is back and Rafi Torres should be back, so it should be healthy, but Sharks have not played well in the last few weeks, and anyone who's been watching knows that. But once again, both guys are healthy. You would hope Hertl makes an impact and a difference in this team. Defensively, I've seen some lapses, some problems. Guys like Brad Stewart has had some downs this year. Uh, Other people, though, like Joe Pavelski, had a very elite season. Very impressive, I will say. And it's nice to know because I've been on the Pavelski train for way before everyone else was, so it's good to know. Little bit of the Sharks, though. I still think the Kings just have the number. That's the problem. The Sharks have to want it more. They got to play better defense, better fundamentals. I know it's kind of down to basics, but I think the Sharks really were outplayed. A couple of those games where they won last year, it's just one of those where the puck didn't go in for them. But Sharks, they got to solve quick. That's the biggest problem of all. And I don't know what to think. The Kings are on that. They were kind of at that point where they were locked in, but they're a team you just can't write off, and that's the problem. A lot of people are picking the Kings because of the last few weeks, and that's fine. I actually like that we're sort of an underdog, even with home ice advantage. It would not surprise me if either team wins this series, but I do not like the Sharks' chances in comparison. The Sharks just have to get better all around, and it hasn't been that way The power play, I said before, hasn't been that way. Niemi hasn't been that way all year, and said he's got to be on a short leash, in my opinion. Of course, we need the leadership and everything. It's just got to come together in terms of puck battles and possession. I still see some defensive lapses, so that's about all I got in the series. I'm still not exactly the most optimistic, but I know that this team is very capable of winning this series, if possible. I'll talk when the series is over. Might not be able to go game by game, but yeah, we'll see what happens. I'll have NHL predictions in the next video, so we'll see you guys later.